What's the most storm card? Jessica's Will, that card sucks. We could just take Volcanic. We could take Necromancy and be degenerates. But let's just take Volcanic Island. That's not a mid-range deck. That's a Grief You. That's a bullshit get lucky with grief deck. Alright, let's take Volcanic. It's the best card. It's the best, It goes in real and non-real decks. Whether we decide to be real or not real, that's still up for debate. If we decide to play like a good deck with reasonable cards, like we played the other day, or if we just play jank. Now, Jessica's... Alright, Storm. Alright, so this is our choice. We can choose Mind's Desire here, or we could choose Dark Ritual. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to choose Mind's Desire, and if Dark Ritual wheels, we'll know it is meant to be. Right? So let's take the Mind's Desire. Oh, an actual Storm Win Con? An actual Storm... Imagine if Helm wheels. Imagine if Helm wheels. What the hell's this? Flying backup lifelink first. That's pretty good. Arkin, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We are storming it up here. We're thinking about playing Storm. We just started a cube draft. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. None of these cards are really stormy. Force of Negation could be taken. Force of Negation kind of plays with the blue stuff. Thief of Sanity could be taken. Relic could be taken. Relic's kind of boring. Let's take Force of Negation. Okay. We're kind of in a blue-based soup deck. We probably won't end up playing Force of Negation, but Force of Negation fits if we're playing like a regular deck. But who knows what we're going to end up. I don't know if we're going to end up playing this kind of deck. Thragtusk, Frost Titan, Mind Collapse. No Storm cards. Nothing stormy. I mean, artifacts, instant sorceries cost you 1 less. So this is technically a Storm card. And it's also like a regular card that we could play. We could play the Talisman here. We could go the Talisman. We could get Urza. We could take Otawara as like a blue-based soup land. We could also take Bitter Reveal, Bitter Reunion. I kind of like taking... Storm generally doesn't play white, so I'm just going to take the Talisman for now. Alright, so here's Brawl, a Storm card. We could take Brawl, or we could take Xander's Lounge. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and take the Xander's Lounge and wheel the Brawl. This might be too greedy. That's too greedy. Let's just take Brawl. Alright. Faithful Looting is a really good card. Just for churning through your deck in Storm. 420 KU. Thank you for the subscription. Let's take Faithful Looting. Fire Covenant is our favorite. This is our favorite card. But Chalice is very good for Storm. A ramp of 0. Good for Mind's Desire. Free Storm. Probably going to take Chalice. I love Fire Covenant, though. Fire Covenant can buy us a lot of time. But let's take... I can't resist. It's too good. It's too good a card. Alright, so here's our first pack. Jessica's Will is a very powerful Storm card. You can Storm off and draw 7, or you can get 7 mana from it, potentially. It doesn't usually work like that. Usually you just cast the Exile, but we're going to take it. Alright, so this is the pack with the Dark Ritual. So this is our... If we know Dark Ritual is here, then we know Storm is here. This is the pack. This is the pack. Let's see. Alright, we need to see Dark Ritual here. We need to see Dark Ritual, and then the pack after, we need to take the Helm of Awakening. And then we'll be very on our way to taking... Okay, here's the Dark Ritual. Perfect. And then we want the Helm of Awakening from this pack. That will be sweet if we see those. Helm of Awakening. Helm of Awakening, like we're gonna need some Storm cards. We have ways to win the game. So now we just need like things to do and fancy Storm stuff. Yeah, Helm of Awakening. Hell yeah. Alright, we're in. We have the Storm cards, now we need the mana, the tutors, the rest of it. We can actually win the game. Unlike the last cube draft that we took, this is a pretty cool card to hit off Mind's Desire, but so is Ulamog, the Infinite. But let's take this card. Obviously, probably not going to play it. Okay, so if we are committing to Storm, this is a Storm card. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Mind Collapse because it's free, and I can use it on the turn that I'm going off, but we'll see. Yes, you can. Yep, Tarzal, you can. Only some sets you can, some sets you can't. Like MH2 you can't, Modern Horizons 2 you can't. I think we just want to take Soul Ring here. Soul Ring's just one of the best cards in Magic. Just broken. Just gotta take. Gotta take. Library is also awesome, but Soul Ring is just everything you want. And yeah, obviously I'm gonna take Soul Ring. Trinket Mage gets a Soul Ring. We have Stinker here. Stinker's really good. We don't have anything to abuse yet with Tinker, but I mean, we could take Trinket Mage for Soul Ring, but that's kind of... This is one of the most powerful cards in the cube. Tinker's OP. Yeah, let's take the Tinker. And now we just gotta wait. Now we're on the lookout for some big dumb dummy. And we're gonna need artifacts anyway. So now we're on the lookout for probably Blightsteel. What do we got here? I don't know why these cards aren't loading. Liliana the Veil and Magnum Opus. I think we want Time Spiral. Spiral is the Storm card. This is very stormy. There is the Tutor. I think I'm just going to take the Time Spiral over the Tutor. We don't necessarily have a lot of black going on. We're not taking Ragavan. Forget Ragavan. I think Spiral is just such a powerful effect in a Storm deck. Alright, what do we got? What is this ultimate? Target player gains 5 life, deals 5 damage to any target, and then you draw 5 cards. That's pretty good. I think we want to take Thirst for Discovery. This just helps us draw cards and get to where we want to be. Yeah, it's the only card on theme. Thirst. Okay. How do you know he's a dad? So we have... This is actually a tough pick. Could just take a boring ritual. Alright, so what can we take? We can take the Bayou, meh. We could take Talisman off color. We could take Shahili. Or we could take Cabal Ritual, or we could take Pyretic Ritual. I think I want to take the Cabal Ritual. I think we're more likely to wield the Pyretic. But I think Cabal Ritual is a very, very powerful card. Crazy Hair, thank you for gifting 1 sub to Super Cresta Beast. Thank you, Crazy Hair. That's very kind of you. Okay, so what are we looking at here? This card, Exile, this card seems very powerful. Exile target card from instant sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exile this way, copy it. We have Faithless Looting, so we can do some shenanigans where we faithlessly loot. Discard the Time Spiral, cast the Time Spiral. We can do all kinds of shenanigans with this card. And if we ever get to overload it, that would be great. So let's take this card. It's a pretty spicy meatball if we get this to work. And then we want this because of our Urza. We probably want this bad boy. We could take Zerta and then hope for the artifact, but I don't think so. We could also take this as a Tinker target, but that's 2. Let's just take the Seachrome. Yeah, we will probably get the Magnum Opus, probably, for sure. Sphinx's Steel Wind is a target for Tinker. We won't forget about our Tinker. We might not play Tinker, but I think I want to take this just to have an easy win against Mono Red. This is another Tinker target. We could play this, but I think I want to take... this. We could actually take the Concealed Courtyard for this and this, but I think we want... I'll just take the Tar Pit. Maybe we want to take this for the white, but I think blue-black is going to be better. We want the Trinket Mage so we can get our Soul Ring. Okay. Yeah, maybe we wanted a Braid there. I don't like removal. I don't want to interact with my opponents. I just want to win. That's how we do Storm. We don't interact. Arkan, have you seen... This is just a blocker if we play against the fast deck. Arkan, have you seen the new card that's coming for Storm? That card's going to be crazy. We'll just take Silent Clearing here. Storm is about to get one of the best cards they've gotten in a long time. The Beseech the Mirror. The card is absolutely insane. Legacy Storm. It's so crazy. Oh, it's going to be so good. All you need is dark, like, if you have a Mishra's Bauble and 2 Dark Rituals, you just kill your opponent with the new card. Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited. All right, let's get the Pyretic Rule. Yeah. That card's going to be... That card is absolutely broken. I mean, the problem is it's going to get ring. I imagine they're going to... That card's broken. That card is so broken, it's crazy. For Legacy. I don't know about other formats, but it seems good in other formats. Let's take a Cauldron Complete. We couldn't actually tinker for that. Zedra last pick. Okay, alright. What are we looking for? We're looking for... Well. There's Grizzlebrand, there's Oko, but we're committed to Storm, so we're not going to take the Oko. We could take the Triome, or we could take the Grim Monolith. I think I want to take... It's either the Triome or the Grim Monolith. I think in this position... How many artifacts do we have? We do have the Zerta. Let's take the Grim Monolith, and let's play the Zerta. So this... Oh, Yogwill. Yogwill over Breach. We don't have the LED to make Breach work. And this is probably going to wheel. And this Aetherflux will wheel too. Let's take Yogwill. Yogwill is just my jam. It's my favorite card. Ponder. What do we got? We got Candelabra, Ponder, Pentap Prism. I think that I'm going to take the Pentap Prism. Just as a... I'm going to have to ponder the Pentap Prism. We could also take the Shores. I think we need to take a spell here. We either take this. We have 1, 2, 3. I think let's just take the Ponder. It's such a simple spell. It's good for Storm. Take the Ponder. Alright, what do we got here? We got Lightsteel. Alright, so we could take this and have this as Tinker Time. We can have this little Tinker tool in our deck. Which we should probably just do that. This is just like free wins against some decks. Let's just do that. It's not very stormy. It violates the spirit of Storm, but it's just too good. Ooh, Jar High Tide. Jar versus High Tide. If we play High Tide, we're going to have to play a lot more blue. We could wheel... We do have Time Spiral. Or do we just play Jar? We do have High Tide plus Time Spiral. We do have some Volcanic. Let's take a High Tide. We're going to end up playing a lot of islands then. Let's cut you. Yeah. Turnabout. Okay, so Turnabout is really good with High Tide. We could take this for Tinker, but let's take Turnabout. Okay. So we're going to need... We're probably not going to play the Clearing. We're probably not going to play Urza. Well, maybe we play Urza, but I'm going to want a lot of islands. A lot of islands if we're going to be doing the High Tide stuff. A lot of islands. Yeah, this... So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts to tinker. Wonder what else. We're reaching the point where we're not going to see any new cards. PO, LED. Okay, so we know that there is a... what's the double red card? We know that Breach is coming. We know that Breach is coming, so we're going to take the LED. Because LED Breach is just a win. Bergie. We know that there's a Breach potentially coming. Yeah, so hopefully Underworld Breach comes and we could take Breach and Bergie and all of them. Because we took the Yogwell. There was a Yogwell and a Breach in a pack. It's the next pack. So this was our first pack. So there's a Breach in this pack. Where will you be when the Breach comes? Right here. Breach in this pack. Underworld Breach, please. Let's take... Breach is coming, hopefully. Knock on wood. Hopefully, knock on wood. It's coming right here in this pack. This is the pack. Potentially. It's very important. It would be very stormy. Very good for us. Yay! I'm sorry, Aetherflux. So now we have the win con of this, plus this and this equals murder. All right, we're going to take the candelabra because we have the high tide. Okay. All right. So we have the win con. Basically, we've done it. No, candelabra is really good with high tide and stuff. We've made a storm deck kind of maybe. So now, do you think we can wheel the memory jar? Because that would be sweet. Okay. Advisor gets us. We could play advisor. Let's just play miscalc. Miscalc could just buy us time. Maybe we were supposed to play Fire Blast. Yeah, no respectfully. I know you. How many times have you first picked a miscalculation? How many times in your life, the whole deck of mine? Okay. I mean, I first picked this card many a times. This card's sweet. So I guess... Alright, hold on. Companion. Yay, jar. Alright, how does this companion work? Companion. Each permanent card in your deck has an activated ability. Oh, boy. Are we going to be able to play this as a companion? Let's see. If we cut this... If we cut the Blightsteel, can we play this stupid thing as a companion? Yeah, we're going to have to take a look. We'll take a look here. Alright. Okay, first things first. Take the lands out. Yeah. So I think Brawl doesn't... So... Let's see. Analog, activated. Helm of Awakening doesn't have an activated. So we could cut Helm, we could cut Brawl, we could cut... Oh, Breach is not going to have one. It says each permanent, right? What do we have to do to meet the requirement? We have to cut Breach, we have to cut Urza, Bergie, Blightsteel. I wonder if we just can meet the requirement. Trinket Mage? Alright. That's what we have to cut. That's what we have to cut to play this. Urza has an ability. Hey, we could play Urza. Bergie. Oh, Bergie breaks Zerda. I think we want to play these cards. We especially want to play Breach. Okay, so we've made the decision that we're not going to go with Zerda Companion. Yeah, not worth it, for sure. Let's put these cards in. Let's sort. So now the question is, do we want to play Zerda? So what does Zerda combo with? Activate abilities to activate that aren't cost 2 less to activate. Effect can't reduce the cost to less than 1 mana. Okay, so what does that work on? It works on Candelabra, and it works with Monolith. Is it worth playing infinite mana with this? Is it worth playing this combo? We could untap 3 lands for the cost of 1 mana. What do we do with infinite mana? Well, what do we sync with it? We have this for a mana sync. This is our mana sync with it. And the question is, are we even going to play this? We have to play Blightsteel, right? Blightsteel Tinker seems just too strong. Let's start cutting stuff. So, I guess... I feel like I don't think we need to play Urza. What mana do... I think the problem with playing Urza is we have to dip into these lands. And I want to play as many islands as we can because of the high tide. Because of this, I think we don't want to play these lands, right? So we would only play these to play the Urza. So let's cut these out and let's not play the Urza. We already have 2 creatures that do that. We basically have Bergie and Brawl already, and we have Helm of Awakening. Although this is pretty powerful. Artifacts, instants, and sorcery spells cost. This is pretty powerful, but I don't think I want to play it. We don't have really good fixing to get this, so let's not include it. So let's not play the Force Negation either, because we want to just be offensive. We'll board this in. We'll board in the miscalculation. So what other cuts are we making? Do we want to play Zerda? It's double red. I don't think I want to play Zerda. What other cuts do we want to make? The jar's really good in that it draws us cards. Our whole deck's just really, really good. We could cut this. We have 26 cards. This whole deck's pretty sweet. This is one of the better decks we probably want Jessica's Will, right? We probably want this card. I'm having a hard time making cuts here. This deck's just so sweet. I think I want to cut the Blightsteel Colossus. I think I want to play Tinker and Jar. If we're going to be a combo deck, let's just be a combo deck. We can also Tinker for Helm of Awakening. I don't think I want to play this. Maybe I don't even play Tinker. Maybe we cut the Tinker. Or we just play Jar. Like, playing Jar as a 5-drop, then untapping and winning the game is pretty powerful thing to do. Maybe this is our Storm deck. Like this. And then we add lands. Okay, so then we have 41 cards. Where are the lands up top? Sort, rarity. We want the Volcanic Island, and we want Carpet over a swamp. 61 cards. Sort, color. So we have black. We have 5 black sources for these. We just really need 1 black source to do all these. And we can cut an island, I guess. And then this will be our deck. Maybe I need more islands as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we probably need another island, and we can cut a red. 16 lands. Mana value. 15 lands, and then a bunch of just random shit. I think this will be okay. What do you guys think? I think this should be okay. We're getting rid of some of the inconsistent stuff. I kind of want to play a 16th land, but I don't know what to cut. All these cards seem incredibly powerful. Alright. We're going to keep. So we have turn 1, Soul Ring, turn 2, Trinket Mage. These might be our only target. No, we can get LED at least. Nobody knows they're a dog. I am a little disappointed that they have Inverter as their thing, as opposed to like one of the dogs that you can get, because you can get some great dogs. Hey, good luck, have fun. All right, so let's go. Boink, boink, boink. Gonna save this. Maybe I can use it on a turn that I storm off potentially. Maybe we can use this for storm. We could play it, but I'm going to save it. Maybe it's wrong to save. Maybe we end up faithful suiting it. Yeah, this like pup. There's a bunch of good ones, the dog ones. The raccoon, the bear. All right, I could look at those forever. Mox Diamond. Okay. City of Traders. Oh, this card's really powerful. This card's sweet. Chrome Shark. Really good card. Let's cast Trinket Mage. Let's get LED. Let's cast the Faithful Suiting here. Okay, well, that's not great. Let's discard these 2. I guess we could discard 2 lands. Let's discard the Candelabra and a... Okay. Yield through the turn. We can replay the Candelabra when we wheel. Daniel Arola, thank you for the 11 months. Almost a year, thank you. Very kind of you. Okay, City of Traders comes down. They have 4 mana. It's a good card. Alright. You know, our opponent is putting a clock on us, but they don't have much. They have a clock on us. We need to draw something. Okay, let's flashback this Faithful Suiting. We're just looking for a business card. There it is. There's our business card. We're going to put back... We'll discard land. We need the swamp to cast the Yogg-Will. I guess we'll just put back Island Pyretic Ritual. Alright, now we're going to play you. And we're going to yield. Okay, so unfortunately, we don't have a way to kill them, but we just need one more thing. One storm card and we're popping off. We're going to trade the construct token here. Oh, they're not going to attack. All right. Okay. Let's ponder. We're going to set up to storm kill them next turn. I'm going to shuffle. That's a good card. Bit of a nombo with the Yogwill. Bit of a nombo, but we can just hold on to it for now. Alright, we need a Mind's Desire or something. Okay, so they can cast a 5-mana spell here. So let's see. If we go for it, we'll have to use the Ponder to find something, and I don't really want to do that. Let's just yield. Let's just chill. We've got a little bit more time to go. Rikirio, thank you for giving out a gifted sub to 420KU. I kind of want them to tap out because it feels like they could very easily have a counterspell up or something like that. And a counterspell would ruin our plans of world domination here. I guess most, yeah. I mean, Rhinos is the easiest deck. Yep. Alright, so let's draw... Brawl, that's a good one. Brawl. Let's wait another turn. Let's just wait. They only have 2 cards. They should activate Urza at the end step here. Nope, they're not gonna. Okay. Alright, so let's draw. Alright, let's go. Let's just start doing stuff. 420 KO. Thank you for giving a gifted sub out to Jake. Alright, so we're going to start off with High Tide. So you have to remember, this works for them too, right? So now these tap for double blue. Just remember, always. Let's turnabout, target ourselves. Use blue, blue. Mana Drain. Okay, we can Yogwill now. Our only thing to search for is Ponder. Do we wait till next turn or we go now? I guess we could start off with Breach. We have a choice. We can either use one or the other. I mean, we can go infinite. Like, we can pop off here. But if we use the LED, then we'd lose our Breach. And our only way to look is for this Ponder. So we have to hit off this Ponder or we lose the game. Which means I should probably just start off with Breach. Cast Breach, exile land. No, I'm just going to go for it. We're just going to Yogwill. Cast Yogwill. I'm not going to crack. Alright. So I should have cracked the LED, but I wanted to keep this in my hand because we could do all kinds of cool stuff now, right? Because now we can go play the island. Now we play the candelabra with 1 colorless. And now we cast Turnabout on us. Do you have another counterspell? Land. So now we're going to cast High Tide. I mean, I should have done this in another order, but it doesn't matter. I don't actually need to cast the High Tide. So I'm just, I guess I cast the Ponder now. We have to hit off this Ponder or we are toast. Okay, well that's a hit. Bottom, top. Shuffle, no. So now we cast another High Tide. We cast Pyretic Ritual. We're going to cast Breach. I'm just going to put this in play, right? Because I don't want to draw this when I Breach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I want to get rid of this, so we're going to cast Time Spiral. We're holding priority. We're going to crack this for black. And we're good time spiral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now we're gonna cast GR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're going to cast Mind's Desire. For 13? For 14 with 14 spells left in my deck. Boink, boink, boink. Alright. So, all we're looking for is... We're looking for our... Okay. Okay, we did it. So, what do we want? That was fun. So, do we want to play the Tinker Blightsteel? Nah, we don't need it. I do want the Miscalculation, though. And we know they have Mana Drain, right? So we know that they have a Mana Drain. I don't really want to walk Tinker into a Mana Drain. I guess we'll just go nice and slow like we did this second game. Hopefully they don't have too many counterspells. You never know with these kind of decks. Alright, this hand kind of sucks. We can keep. They were kind of slow. They were kind of slow out of the gates. Maybe I shouldn't keep this. We have the Time Spiral. Boy, this hand looks terrible. If they come out of the gates fast, this hand looks so bad. Let's play Candelabra. Okay. Emery's really good. Alright, so... Is Chrome Shark an artifact? I don't know how this isn't an artifact. This is a... It's a Phyrexian Shark, but it's not an artifact. Okay, that's really good for us. Because I can't replay the Chrome Shark. Okay, so we have High Tide. We could actually pop off. We could go right now. We go 1 High Tide, 2 Pyretic Ritual, untap Time Spiral. We could do it. We could go right now. But I think we wait, right? So we go High Tide, this untaps, this is 1. Then we have 2, 3 mana. Then we go up to 4 mana. Then we go down from 4 mana to 3 mana to untap. We'll have 1 mana floating. Then we'll have 4, 5. Then we'll get 1 mana, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we could Time Spiral here. So we could Time Spiral here. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Should we wait? I think we wait. We wait. 1 more lands. They'll cast Urza this turn. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a good one. Alright. Now we're gonna go. Now we are going to go. So let's go High Tide. Now we're gonna go double blue. We're gonna go Soul Ring. Cast Pyretic Ritual. 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna go Time Spiral. Okay, 1, 3, 4. Key. We have missed. It's early. So we're gonna cast this. We will discard Island. Now we can... I suppose we cast the Brawl. It'll make this cost less to flashback. But we actually... We're gonna fizzle here. We're done for this turn. Let's cast this. Basic land. Discard this. And looks like we're pretty burned out this turn. But we'll play the Grim Monolith. We'll play the Grim Monolith and we'll be done. Unfortunately, our opponent got 7 cards from this. But... next turn, we'll be able to pop off a little bit. Hopefully they tap out and use their mana, and then we get to just go off again. This card's pretty powerful. If they spend 2 mana to equip on this and they do something else, we should be pretty good. Alright, so this is probably going to hold up mana drain. They'll probably just hold up mana drain forever now. Yep. That's what I do. So, what do we want to do here? I think we start off by casting Faithless Looting. We need to bait a counterspell. Maybe we cast Jeska's Will first. We'll try to exile the top 3 cards of our library if they want to counter this. Because they're for sure sitting there with counterspell up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle library, no. Now we're gonna play this, and we're gonna play this. And then next turn, we will pop off. I guess we could Faithless Looting this turn. We could flashback the Faithless Looting this turn. Discard, I guess we discard land. And then next turn, we go. Next turn, we're gonna pop off. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay. So, how do we not die here? We're literally dead. I guess we're just dead to the relic. This is too strong of a hate card. I guess we have to cast Breach. Yeah. Alright. Turnabout. Target you. We're dead if they pop this. We're dead no matter what. I think we're just dead. They're gonna mana drain this. Okay. Land. Second main. Don't pop the relic, don't pop the relic, don't pop... God damn it. Yeah, it's rough. Yawgmoth's in a rough place right now. We just lose. We can't beat this. Relic of Progenitus. Ugh. How are we supposed to beat a relic? That was unfortunate. Unfortunate. What's up? What do you want to know about Yawgmoth? It's in a rough spot right now. It's a good deck, but it's in a rough spot right now. There's a lot of Furies in the meta right now. Could bring in the Force Negation. Could bring in Miscalculation. Let's bring in Force Negation. Let's cut the Jar. This doesn't work. No lands. I guess this is... They have a 1 mana green card. They have 2 mana, a 2 mana heroic intervention that's like Surge. I guess we'll keep this. We'll put back the Dark Ritual. This hand's obviously not very good, but we can do some cool stuff with it. Tinker does beat Relic, but we kind of want to do Storm stuff. But maybe we should just be a Tinker deck. I want to win with Fun Storm, but maybe you're right. Maybe we should just be bringing in Tinker. Just Tinker Colossus. But if I did, yeah, maybe. Double blue. What do we got here? Hangerback Walker. Okay. Okay, so this is just till this turn. It's not worth it. I mean, we could change decks a little bit. We could slow down. We don't have to be so combo-y. I mean, they just happen to have that sword. That sword is a very, very fast clock. Okay, Chrome Shell Shark we can beat. Tinker for Jar, it does sound stormy. The problem is, for Tinker to work right, it has to... For Tinker to work right against a deck with counterspells, it's quite the investment. Oh, it's kind of hard to do. Okay. We can exile 3 cards here. I think we'll wait and do that next turn. Eventually we'll get to the point where we'll turn about their lands at the end of turn and then untap and do our combo stuff. think I cast this to... Well, this card does make me 5 mana. Spara's headquarters. Alright, we could take a little bit more. I tried comboing harder. Alright, we'll go for it at the end of their next turn. If they tap out, we'll tap all their lands. We'll tap all their lands at the end of their turn. Okay. Alright, so let's do some math. Let's do some math. Mindslaver. Alright, so we go turnabout, tap the 2 lands, untap, Jessica's Will, hope to pop off. Target you. Sure. Land. Alright. Untap. This has got to be a big turn. Big turn. Okay. I could dig that. This is just a free storm, right? If we start with this, cast it, get 3 mana, 1, 2, 3, 3 mana, and then cast Time Spiral, there's 1 storm. So we should just do that. 1, 2, 3. Or do we go to cast... Do we exile the top 3 first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we would have enough mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our land drop is 6. And then we can Time Spiral. Do we do... I think we just rely on the Time Spiral first. Or... we could do that. We could start with the Breach in play and look for an LED. I think we're going to cast... I think we're going to use red, 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 and we're going to cast Jessica's Will. And we're going to exile the top 3 cards of our library to see if we can do something cool. Okay. So I can play these cards until the end of turn. So I can go land, slam Time Spiral, and then at very worst I can cast Mind's Desire. Okay, so let's go land 1... Time Spiral. 1, 5, and 6. Okay. Alright. So we win. I guess we start off Dark Ritual. Do we want to get Bergie in play first? Probably, right? 1, 2, 3. We need to be careful of blue, right? We don't have a way to untap blue. Alright. So let's start off with Dark Ritual. Well, Helm won't make the Dark Ritual cost 1 less. So let's start off Dark Ritual. Then let's do Helm. Then let's go Bergie. Bergie. With the blue. Now we cast Cabal Ritual. Always healed. Okay. Now we cast Brawl. Okay. Now I think we Mind's Desire. Trigger. Now if we Ponder, we're out of blue mana. We got a Desire now. Okay. So we can Mizzix Mastery the Mind's Desire. Let's cast Soul Ring. Let's cast... We only have 12 cards left, so we just have to get to Storm 12. Let's cast Breach. A little bit. We can't draw the Breach. So we have to cast Jessica's Will. Mana for each card in opponent's hand. Okay. Now we cast Mizzix Mastery, the Mind's Desire. Okay. Cast Mind's Desire. Trigger on the stack. All 12 spells that are left in my library. Okay. 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 Alright. Now we cast Brain Freeze. Target you. All 13 copies. Now ponder. Alright! We did it! We did it! Oh, I love Storm. We did it. Okay. Not as smooth as I would have liked, but some cool Storm lines, doing cool Storm stuff. Okay, well, we have Jar. We have Ramp to Jar and then Jar. This is pretty sweet. This is pretty good hand. Oh, our opponent... This is Vintage Cube, sir. We are here to do fun, sweet shit. Not play mono red like Goombas. We're not going to say that. We're not going to be mean. But we're thinking it. We're thinking it. You know? We're thinking it. We should be able to win on turn 3 here. As long as they don't have anything dumb like Athalia. Oh, hell yeah. The 2/2 Mother Ruins. Beautiful. So this is 5 mana. I guess we just play the Jar. This Trinket Mage just gets LED. LED plus Breach is like half the battle. Or Candle. Let's just get the Jar in play. So, what we could do here... is we can, sacrifice mana Jar. Each player exiles cards from their hands face down. At the beginning of their... Each player discards their hand. So we can Jar at the end of their second main, right? And then we can, like, discard a hand to try and get Mizzix, and we can set up for Breach. Yep. So we could Jar here, right? And then we get to go to our turn. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's set up for the following turn. Time Spiral. See, we would have Time Spiral in the graveyard. Alright, let's Jar. Let's Jar. Stomp me? Sure. That's not how Jar works, homie. Oh, this is terrible. That's not very good at all. Play the Tar Pit. Get through the turn. I shouldn't even play Tar Pit because it's not an island for the High Tide. I expected that to go a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. But they're dead next turn, so it doesn't matter. They have to kill us this turn. Okay. You ready to watch them die? Okay, so we're gonna play Trinket Mage. We're gonna play Trinket Mage. Okay. Die in the game. Yes. Sorry. Get LED. Play LED. Play Breach. Play Breach. Crack LED for red. Crack it for black. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Can you flashback Overload from your hand? You have to cast Overload from your hand. I don't remember. Or can I flashback? It doesn't matter. Let's play the LED. Exile, exile, exile. Let's get red here. Let's play Bergie. Red, red. Exile 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we're gonna cast the Yogwell. I might have messed this up. No, I did it right. Now we cast Yogwell. I fucked it up. I messed it up. Yeah, I messed this up. So we cast Yogwill, then we LED. We have to exile. I could still time spiral? No, I can't. No, I just messed it all up. Because I played the Burgie. I can cast LED, exile, exile. Very stupid of me. I messed this game up. I don't know if I can win now. Very, very bad play. Don't know if I actually can win now. That was really bad. I'm sorry. That was really, really bad. I thought I had enough mana to cast Yogwill and then replay the LED and then, but I messed up. I thought I had one more card there. That was rough. Sorry about that. I thought I had the mana to cast LED and then the brain and then cast Spiral or then cast Yogwill and then replay the LED. Like, I thought I had one more card there, but I didn't. That was really bad. Okay, so we can play Tinker against them. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. I got greedy going for the Burgie. I got very greedy going for the Burgie. Let's just bring in Tinker. Let's bring in Tinker, and let's bring in Blightsteel. Or let's bring in Sphinx of the Steel Wind against this mono red stuff. Let's cut Jar. And let's cut Jar and Candelabra. Nope, Candelabra is a Tinker target. We don't want to cut that. We'll cut Jar and we'll cut Pyretic Ritual. Alright, yes. Turn 3, Burgie. I guess we can keep this. That was a really bad play on my part. Sorry about that. I thought I had the mana to do it, but I was one short. Alright, let's go Mountain, pass. Our first play is Burgie, or maybe Storyteller. Usher, ugh. Ooh, I'm gonna Faithless Looting here. Maybe we go Dark Ritual Burgie. Dark Ritual. Yields. I mean, they're probably gonna bolt it. Ha! I forgot about the Caracas. But if they spend this on this, then they're not doing something to progress their board. You know what I mean? They bounce it, and then I'll just go land, play it. I'd much rather them... See, they just played it, and they left Burgie alone. That was kind of lucky. I mean, if they did spend the mana to bounce this, then they, you know, they time walks them. But now they, like, did that. Now they can't attack me. But, like, it seemed better than just Faithless Looting. I don't know. Probably wasn't. I hate the aggro decks. They're so boring. Okay. What do we want to do here? Do we want to Faithless Looting? I mean, we can Faithless Looting and then Thirst. Let's do that. Always yields. Okay. I guess we want to put the Mind's Desire in the graveyard. Probably want to put Mind's Desire High Tide in the graveyard. We're probably not going to be able to kill them this turn. Desire High Tide. Play land. Play Thirst. Basic land. Discard this. And pass the turn. Alright. So if they kill Burgie, we can do some crazy shit next turn. That's if they kill Burgie. If they bounce Burgie, guess they don't want to Caracas Burgie ever. You see? And you thought playing Caracas Burgie into Caracas was stupid. I'm literally going to kill him next turn. I don't know if I'm going to kill him, but... They don't respect Burgie. They think I'm just an idiot who's just going to kill himself. Which I probably am. But, you know. No respect for Burgie. Unbelievable. Unbelievable tempo for letting it live. I agree. Like, this thing should attack. I just think they don't know. I mean, they think that I don't know. Because I don't really know. How do we beat a Fable? We kill him this turn. Okay, so Cabal Ritual. We can't kill them this turn. No, we can. Alright, so let's figure this out. We go Cabal Ritual, which nets us 3 mana. Right, it nets us 2 mana. Because we cast this, we get 4 mana. We cast Grim Monolith. We cast Breach. So this is +2. So we have 2, we +2. We play Breach, then we play Dark Ritual, Mind's Desire. We need the double blue for the Brawl, right? We need the double blue to cast Mind's Desire. We need the double blue for the Mind's Desire. So we have to go Cabal Ritual, Grim Monolith, tap, tap, Breach, cast the Dark Ritual, exile 1, 2, 3, then we exile the Mind's Desire. Alright, here we go. Cabal Ritual. We get red from Bergie. Grim Monolith. Alright, now we go double red. Underworld Breach. Now we cast Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. 1 black. Exile, Swamp, Discovery, Cabal Ritual. Now we go blue, blue, Mind's Desire. Blue, blue, red, red, colorless, colorless. Pitch, pitch. Alright. 4 cards. Bink, bink, bink. Okay, okay, that could have gone better. So we cast all these for free. Cast. Cast. Okay. I guess I Jessica's Will. Exile the top 3. 3. There's Time Spiral. We have to pay for Time Spiral, but we start off turnabout. Target ourselves. Okay. Land. Untap ace. Now we can play Brawl, right? You can play the Brawl because we have the Candelabra. Hold on. I want to play Brawl. I want to use this, then I want to use this. Now we have Brawl. Now we get blue. Now we go Candelabra. Blue, blue, bomb, bomb. Done. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, now we go time. Oh, hold on. Blue, blue, colorless. So this results. Untabbies, 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 untabbies. Okay. And we bricked! Shit. I don't have a white mana floating, so I can't cast this. Yeah. We're dead. Yep. Could have gone better for us. And we've given our burn opponent a bunch of spells. But this is okay, right? Because they're going to bounce our Bergie. They're going to bounce our Bergie, and then we're going to play the Horn of Harnarful. Yeah, we did need the looting. We needed the looting. We could have potentially, like, just... It's okay. It's all part of the plan. We have to let our opponent think that they're winning, give them a new hand, let them destroy us. You know, the usual. We want them to Caracas the Bergie so we can blow the horn. Yeah, we got it right where we want them. It may look like we blew our wad and bricked, but in reality, got them right where we want them. We're so dead. Hell Rider. Holy shit. Oh my god. We're so dead. Block you. Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win next turn. We're gonna give them the hard Narfle. They don't know about the hard Narfle. Don't kill my Brawl. Okay. Winnable. This is totally winnable. This is like the best draw in the deck. Watch, watch. We're gonna win. Alright, so we're gonna go bonk, bonk, red. Cast the hard Narfle. Alright. So we're gonna put this in X. So we're gonna cast this. Now we're gonna go activate the hard Narfle, discard the Creeping Tar Pit. We're actually going to win. We're probably very much actually going to win. Discard the Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Discard Island. Are we going to win? We have to play... Yeah, we're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to... We can't... We've already played lands. But we have to be careful because we only have 6 cards left in our deck. Right? So we have to be somewhat careful with what we do. And I'm trying to figure out... So we can Jessica's Will for 4 mana. Is High Tide gone? High Tide's gone. Alright, let's start generating mana. Let's go Turnabout us. One colorless. Land. Now we can go Jessica's Will. Honk. 1 red. 1 colorless. Now we have 4 red. Now we have 4 cards left in the deck. We know that in the rest of our deck, we know that there's a... I'm gonna use the candelabra now. Actually, so I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. We just need to ponder into the thing, and then we can Mizzix Mastery it and do it again, right? All right. So we're gonna cast Ponder. And we're going to go bottom, bottom, top. Shuffle library, no. Alright, so this is 10. This is 15 cards. And then we Mizzix Mastery the Brain Freeze. So we're just going to Brain Freeze them. There's a lot of ways we could do this. Right? A lot of different ways we could do this. Brain Freeze. Okay. 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 So now we're looking at a... And then we're going to go cast the Brain Freeze. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, we blew the horn at them. We blew the horn at them. They scoffed. And we get to see their whole deck. Okay. Your turn. Alright, cool. So, a lot of burn. It's so crazy how this entire game came down to the Bergie and the Caracas interaction. I was like, maybe they don't know how to use it, and then they do it and they bounce it. And it just kills them. That should teach them not to doubt Bergie. Okay. So, deck's obviously great. Do we just run it back? Hell yeah, we run it back. They used it the exact wrong way. They didn't bounce it on turn 2. They didn't bounce it on turn 3. And then they bounced it on turn 4 and died. I know Colossus. Sphinx is just probably better. Sphinx gains us life. No, Colossus gets through. This gets through, but I mean, if we're going to play one derpy creature, I guess we could put... That card is very good against... Alright, what do we got? We got... This hand might be too slow. What do you guys think? Is this hand too slow? Yeah, I think it's too slow on the draw. Guess we're keeping this. Put back 1. Alright, we're gonna need some help. They're really fast, so we're probably gonna be dead with this deck. Maybe we should have just kept the looting. Ah, a land that doesn't... It's not an island. Ugh. The worst. We have a couple of turns. Oh, they played a 3-3 and a 3-3. Okay. Andra. Don't be Hellride. Oh. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. Oh. Alright, here we go. High Tide. We're dead. Too fast. We had him dead in game 1, but I fucked it up. I messed up game 1. That sucks. They were way too fast that second game. Way too fast that second game. Alright. We have Ponder, we have lands, we have a High Tide. We can keep this. This Ponder could be anything. Ponder. What are you doing to my Ponder? What? Oh, you're just doing that. Okay. Bergie, Pyretic. Do we want these cards? Unfortunately, these cards don't do anything. They're good setup cards, but they don't win the game. We just keep these. We're just drawing. Any order, shuffle. Hey. GLHL. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Okay. Our opponent's got good cards in their deck. We can't trust them. Boundary Inspector? I take it back. Our opponent does not have good cards in their deck. Soul Ring. Draw a Tinker. Okay. So, now we're just looking for some kind of business. Our opponent is playing Foundry Inspector. Why are they playing this card? What's in their deck that they're playing this card? Oh, that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. They get to tap down the ring every turn. If they play a Planeswalker that does stuff, then we should worry. But right now we don't have to be too worried. So why would they play this and this? Mind's Desire. 1, 2, 2, 2. We could actually go. We could gamble here. We can go 1 spell, 2 spell, 3 spell, 4 spell. I think we can wait. Probably a shit idea to wait, but I think we can wait. As long as they don't play a Planeswalker that creates creatures. Alright, if they tap this island here, we're going to High Tide. So if they start off tap Soul Ring, they're going to just tap our blue. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we can go 1, 2... I guess we'll wait till next turn and use the High Tide if they tap us. We can tap in response, and that's 1 storm, 2 storm, 3 storm. We can do a bunch more storm. Maybe we even draw a land here. Oh, boy. At least they're not going to kill us for a while. Yeah. We have Candelabra, too, so, like... We could tutor for... All we need to do is draw an island. Sure. 1, 2... So we go 1, 2... Crack. I guess we'll wait till next turn. They're attacking? Alright, so let's do something. They're just going to get more and more creatures to tap down our stuff. We're not going to do anything. Yup. They left us with a blue. Do I just High Tide now? I'm definitely High Tiding now. Okay, so now what are we going to do? We're going to go... I guess we just Thirst. Hold on. We probably just Thirst for Knowledge here. Discard Mind's Desire. Mind's Desire and these things. They're never going to let me have black again. Fortunately, we whiffed here. But next turn... Really wanted to hit another land so we could, like, do something. Sucks. They're going to tap down, like, all of our mana. Tap down 4 of our things. It's so annoying. Yup. Maybe I should have cast the Trinket Mage as opposed to casting the Thirst and then use the Thirst as an instant. Alright, let's get Trinket Mage. Candelabra yields. Ugh. What a miserable game. What a miserable game. Ooh, Skull Clamp. Maybe they'll start killing their things. Sorry, I'm choking. Mystic Forge. Block. Oh, yeah. Just give me mana. That's all I ask for is mana. I think I can kill them next turn. Oh, just stop doing stuff, please. All I need to do is just untap this black mana. Lotus, Jesus. Their deck's pretty good. Alright, so... yes, this gets tapped. Oh, they just didn't tap anything? I guess we start with... Bergie. Start with Bergie. Dark Ritual. Wonder why they didn't tap my stuff. Cast LED. Trigger. Cast Candelabra. Trigger. Sorry. I guess we cast... I guess I untap all the lands first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap. Now we're going to cast... how do I do this? Do I think that they have a counterspell? I guess I'll just cast Yawgmoth's Will. Let's cast Yawgwill. Let's crack this for black. Okay. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. LED. Blue. High Tide. Ponder. Wow, those are great cards. Shuffle. Cast you. Alright, 11 cards, 19 in my library. I could probably cast... I cast Mind's Desire here. I cast Mind's Desire here. For 11. No, I mean, even if they didn't tap these two, I still had the mana to do what I wanted to do. Alright, cast the Brain Freeze. Same target, same target, same target. Not only that, but I don't think it mattered. Even if they, like, we had the mana to do all kinds of stuff. I think we had the mana to kill them regardless. Even if they didn't click. Alright, so let's take a look at their deck. They have Loam. Is that what I'm seeing? Does that work the way I think it does? Well, I mean, we can't really do anything else. I guess I could jar. Right? Yeah, they can't dredge. Alright, yield to the turn. Alright. So... it's possible that they board in a Shuffling Titan, like a something. I am going to bring in... Blade Steel's not going to... like, we could bring in these two cards, but those cards are going to get wrecked by opposition. I guess we could bring in this. Nope, that gets wrecked by opposition. Everything we have gets wrecked by opposition. Let's just run it back. What's there? Yeah, gotta have cards left, I think. Okay, so this isn't gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. I guess we can keep this. We'll put back Brawl, and we'll put back these two. We'll go doot. Alright. And we can cast the Harnarval. Exploration. Oh, I'm gonna play an island. What'd you think of that? I'm just gonna play that. I probably should have played island in case I had wasteland. I actually should have looked at their deck more, but I was just in whatever mode. But we didn't look at their deck more. I don't know what I'm looking for with this, so it feels like this might be too early. Level up the Jorga. I don't really know what I'm looking for with this Faithless Looting. I don't really have that much ramp, so... 1, 2, Talisman. Next turn we Trinket Mage or Burgie, or... Probably just Trinket Mage. Draw. Jeez, our opponent's deck is stacked. What's the last card in their hand? Hopefully it's just something dumb. 7 mana? Oh. What is this going to be? Is this Green Sun Zenith for Primeval Titan? Okay. That's annoying. We gotta play a blocker. What are we gonna get? I think we're gonna get LED because that's our win thing. We just need to find... Yeah, let's get LED. Alright, well, we have blockers for their shenanigans. So let's see. They hit us for 7. We're going to have to play Burgie next turn. They're not attacking with Jorga? What? Why would they not attack with this? I mean, this kills me. Ugh. That card's gross. They're just going to level this thing up so it's a 2-4. They could have done that first and attacked with it. It's now a 1-4. I guess we have to put Burgie in play. Should we try and Faithless Looting for a red source? Make a land drop? Or should we just put Burgie in play? I think we have to just put Burgie in play. And then next turn we'll pop off. Yeah, it seems like we do have time. These Urza Saga tokens are going to be pretty big. We have to hope that they don't draw opposition. Because I'll scoop to that. I'll scoop to opposition. We just need him to draw something dumb. Block. Okay. How do we start this off? Well, Faithless Looting's free, so let's start off with Faithless Looting. Actually, LED's actually free. Always yield. Alright, so... Now I'm going to cast Faithless Looting. Why did I tap that? Oh, I'm so dumb. We'll put back Tar Pit. Actually, we'll put back these two. And then we'll play land. And then this goes to... This gets me 4, 5, 6. So we Time Spiral, floating mana. Okay. What color do we float? I guess we float blue. So now we go Time Spiral. And we're going to float blue mana. Blue? Black? We'll float blue. Now we're going to untap our lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our opponent is not dead. I guess we cast Jessica's Will to look at the top 3 cards. We might as well cast... I guess we just keep going, right? Cast this. Then we cast Jessica's Will. Exile the top 3 cards of our library here. We'll cast the old Ancestral Recall. Alright. We'll cast this. Blue, colorless, red. Draw 3. Discard a basic land. We'll discard this mountain. Then we have LED plus Breach. That's pretty good. Cast LED. So we have Yogwill first. I think we want to cast Yogwill first. 1, 2, black, blue. to cast Turnabout on ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna go land. We're gonna untap. Now we're gonna play the Underworld Breach, or do we just Yogg-Will? Crack the LED. If we Yogg-Will crack the LED and they have a counterspell, I will cry. But I don't think we need to worry about that. I think we just play the Yogg-Will. I don't think we crack it necessarily until it resolves. Well, Breach doesn't really do anything for us. I guess we play the Breach, and if they have a counterspell, they'll counter that. If they have the Breach counterspell, if this resolves, then we know we can just crack the LED. Alright, so now we can just go... Now we can just go Yogg-Will. 1, 2, 3. Crack this for red. Now we replay the LED. Now we cast Pyretic Ritual. Bonk bonk. Now we replay Jessica's Will. Exile the top. Exile the top 3. There's Mind's Desire. Cast this. I guess we just Mind's Desire for 15 now. It's Mind's Desire. Bonk 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 bonk. Alright, so they could very easily have boarded in some kind of crazy creature. It would make it so we can't kill them. Boink, boink, boink. Endurance time? Maybe. We have Memory Jar, though. So if I cast the Memory Jar first, it can kill us both. Alright, let's cast Brain Freeze. Target them. Bonk. Alright, same target, same target, same... Yay! Okay, we did it. I think we could have 3-0'd if I didn't misplay against the mono-red player. The red-white, I think we had the 3-0. This deck's sweet. Really powerful. Yogg-Will is just so crazy. Yogg-Will plus LED, so good. Yogg-Will's so good. I like this deck. Simple, stormy. Yogg-Will is just... I love it. I love Yogg-Will. It's so much fun. It's my favorite Magic card. And we're getting Yogg-Will in like a week. In like 1 week's time, or whenever. When does Throne of Eldraine come out? When does this set come out? Because whenever it comes out, we're getting a good one. We're getting a real good Storm card. What's up, Manny? Alright, that's it for me. This deck was sweet.